Hello everyone, hope all of you are fine and healthy. Students, as we all know that writing skills is one of the major part when we do our literature, whether it is English or Hindi. But along with writing skills, reading skill is one of the most important part also, right? So reading and writing skills both are very important to know any subject, whether it is Hindi or English, right? So students, today I will talk about reading skills and how we can improve our reading skills by reading more and more, right? And what is the benefit of reading? By reading, it improves our pronunciation of words as well as it improve our vocabulary, right? So today students, I will tell you about comprehension passage, that how we do comprehension passages and what is the trick or what are the tips to do them, right? So let's begin with the session. Now students, you can see the first comprehension passage in your grammar book. Faith can move mountains. I will request all of you that before you start watching this video, pause it here and bring your grammar book, right? So that you'll be able to understand what we are going to do now. Now the first basic step, the very first step when we do comprehension passages, we have to read the whole passage. Don't look at the questions, don't look at the exercise, just start reading, right? So let's begin. Faith can move mountains. Now it is a story of a little girl. I will read it and then we will do the exercises. One day a little girl called Tess, who lived in America, broke her piggy bank to see how much money she had in that. After counting it, she carefully put the money in her pocket and ran to the pharmacy, which was 6 blocks away from her house. On reaching there, she found the pharmacist busy talking to another man. For a while, she waited for him to finish his conversation, but it seemed unending. She grew impatient. Impatient means cannot wait, right? So she made weird sounds to draw his attention towards her. That didn't seem to work, so he took out a quarter from her bag. Quarter is what? 25 cents, right? And clanged it on the counter. The pharmacist looked at her in annoyance. Annoyance means angry and irritated, and asked her what she wanted. He started telling her that his brother had come from Chicago and he was meeting him after a long time. But she was not interested in listening to his story and told him that her brother, whose name was Andrew, was very sick. Something was growing in his head, and the doctor had told her father that there was no hope for him and only a miracle could save him now. So she had came to buy miracle. She asked how much a miracle cost. The pharmacist gave a very confused look and said, I beg your pardon. He told Tess that they did not sell miracles and he could not help her. But the little girl seemed quite adamant. Adamant is refusing to change one's mind, right? She was very stubborn, we can say. She again said to the pharmacist, I have the money to pay for it. If need be, I will get more, but I have to buy the miracle. You please tell me how much it cost. Now, the pharmacist's brother, who was listening to this conversation all this while, he stopped down and asked Tess, what kind of miracle does your brother need? Her eyes welled up and she said, I don't know, but my mother says he need an operation and my father cannot afford it. So I want to use my money. How much money do you have? He asked the little girl. $1.11, she whispered. That's all the money I have, but I can get some more if required. The man smiled and said, well, what a coincidence. This is exactly what you need for miracle for little brothers. He took the money from her and asked her to take him to her brother. Let's see if I have the miracle your brother needs, he told her. That man was none other than Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a surgeon specializing in neurosurgery. Neuro means related to brain. He operated upon little Andrew free of charge. The operation was successful and Andrew was home soon. Tess's mother said that surgery was a real miracle. I wonder how much it would have cost. Tess smiled inwardly as she knew the exact cost of the miracle, $1.11 plus the faith of a little child. Now this paragraph is about faith of little girl Tess, right? So the first basic step what we did, we read the whole paragraph. Now we will look at the question. What did Tess need money for? Tess need money for operation of her brother Andrew who was sick. What was the miracle according to her? Miracle according to her is a medicine or an object which can be bought from the pharmacist. Why did she get impatient at the pharmacy? Because the pharmacist was busy in talking to his brother and was not listening to her. How much did the miracle cost? The miracle cost $1.11 plus the faith of a little child. Now, what you observed, students, that when we read the story, finding answers was very easy because we know the story, right? So answers banana became very easy. The making answers became very easy because we know the story. Once we read the question, answers come into our mind automatically. And sometimes when we are not able to, then what we can do in that situation, students, we can reread the paragraphs, right, or the passage. Now Tess broke her piggy bank because to see how much money she had, right? At the pharmacy, Tess made weird sounds because to draw pharmacist attention towards her. Tess had come to pharmacy to buy miracle. The pharmacist's brother was listening to conversation because he was a neurosurgeon, right? He was a surgeon specializing in neurosurgery. Now there are some words you have to replace the underlined words, students. Now Rani was weak and the pain was intolerable, but she was determined. Determined is adamant. It will be wonder if Mohit passes the exam because he never studies. Wonder means miracle. I went to the chemist shop to buy some medicines. Pharmacy is chemist shop. I am not very sure about this answer. I am confused. Right now, what will be the suitable title for the passage apart from already given above? The title can be Never Lose Hope, right? And what does the moral of the story? Last question. Never lose hope. Believe in yourself. Be patient and have faith in God. Right? So all these are the lessons which we get from this passage. I hope it is clear to you how we do unseen or we do comprehension passages, and you will be able to do the same. Now look at some more, students. We have A Soulful Experience, The Princess and the Moon, Snake Catcher, George and the Miser. Right? George the Miser. So you will do next two unseen passages and send them to me on WhatsApp. Right? Same way, students, you can do it for your pull-out sheets. Suppose if it is first paragraph, the nature of mathematics. What I have done, I have read the whole paragraph. Now when we come to get going track, how we do this exercise, students? These are the words which you have to make sentences. Suppose if first word is express. Express means to convey, right? Search these meanings in dictionary and then frame sentence. First sentence is express. I express my feelings to my best friend, right? Same way you can do the exercises. These are very easy exercises. Once you will read the story, you will be able to, or once you will read the passage, you will be able to answer them, right? So I hope you'll know, you understood how we do the passages and practice them. So try to practice number 1 passage of worksheet 1, the nature of mathematics, in your pull-out sheet, and passage 2 and 3 in your grammar book, right? I hope unseen or reading comprehension passage is clear to you. So thank you students, take care.